Hello everybody and welcome to a crash course video on how to use Canvas conferences. This is a really good tool to use if you do not have access to Zoom or anything like that, but you want to be able to communicate with your kiddos and be able to have that one-on-one time, and this would be great for office hours as well. So what you're going to do is you're going to go to your courses and you're just going to choose a course. For me, I chose the Salisbury High School teacher page because that's kind of the easiest way for me to do this. So as I look down here all along my different navigations, I see conferences right here. Now, some of you might have conferences and it might have one of these with an I with a slash through it. So first, let me kind of show you how to get it so you don't have that. If you scroll all the way down on that list to settings, and you come down here, these are items that have been hidden. So what you're going to do in order to make that available is you're going to click the three dots and you're just going to click enable. Okay, it then shows up here on these items and you're just going to scroll down and click save. Okay, so now conferences is ready to go, and if yours was always ready to go, here's where you can start paying attention. So if you will, click on conferences. All right, we are going to add a conference. The name of this conference, generally it is the name of the course, but what you can do is actually change it. So I'm going to say class on 313. Okay, so that way I know. You can choose the duration. It won't take 60 minutes for this, but I'm going to say it just to be safe. And you can also, I always click this option to enable recording of this conference. A reason to do this is if you have any kiddos who maybe can't get on during your office hours specifically, then if this is recorded, they can go back and they can watch this later and still get the information. You can add a description if you want to. I generally don't. And then members, make sure that invite all members is checked. All right, and then click update. And then you're going to come over here and you're going to click start. Now, I will tell you, you definitely need to be in Google Chrome in order to get this to work. Otherwise, your webcam might say it's blocked. For some reason, it tends to say that on Safari, but not on Chrome. So please make sure you are on Chrome. Yay, my echo test works. Okay, so yes.
You are currently the only person in this conference.
Thank you, big blue button. Okay, so if I had other users pop up, so these would be the kiddos in your class, all of theirs is going, or all of their names are going to be right here. So what I would suggest doing is clicking on the settings wheel where it says manage users, and I would just go ahead and mute all users except for the presenter, because otherwise you're going to hear lots of random things, babies crying, dogs barking, toilets flushing, okay, things like that you really don't want to hear. So you can just go in and mute that. Okay, so I'm going to share my webcam, and how I did that was just come down here to the bottom. Okay, and it's searching, and it's searching. There I am. Okay, start sharing. Okay, so then you are going to share your screen, and this will tell you what it will look like if you do that. You can also just do application window or your Chrome tab. I tend to just do entire screen. So double click that. And I am sharing my screen. And so you guys can see that I'm actually screen recording this, which is actually kind of cool. But this is something that's really quick and easy, and it allows your students to be able to hear you. So start recording is an easy way to record this as your, or for those kiddos who might not be able to get on at this time. So it says this session is now being recorded. Okay. Now, as you can see, I now have a friend that has come up. And so let's say I wanted to say hello to her. So I'm just going to say hey, and you can type that into the public chat. Generally what I use public chat for is if students have questions while I'm doing a presentation, that way they can just kind of pop in and say, hey, I have a question. You can also close that out, and so if a student does ding, then it'll come back and tell me here in a few minutes. So another really cool thing about this is if you have kids that are doing group work, it's really easy on here to do group work with them. So what you're going to do is you're going to click on, again, manage users, and you can create breakout rooms. Okay, now these breakout rooms are really quick and easy to do. So you can choose what number of rooms that you would like. So if you have a class of 15 and you want them in groups of 3, you can open up 5 rooms, and then all you do is you click and you drag the kiddo to what room you would like them in. Since there's only 2 of us, I can't really make a whole lot of rooms. You can change the duration of minutes. Once those minutes are up, the kiddos automatically go back to your classroom chat.
You are currently the only person in this conference.
Oh, my friend left me. Okay, so you can also randomly assign, or you can allow users to choose their own breakout group. All of those things are very easy to do. You just click create, and it won't let me because I don't have enough people, but each room will then kind of divide off, and you can actually kind of monitor that, which is really cool. All right, so for now I'm just going to close this, and we are back to our original screen. Hey guys, so if you have any more questions, please don't hesitate to reach out to me, and I'm going to show you how to get out of this, and that'll be it. So we are going to scroll over to the top left, and you will see 3 dots that says options. So you're just going to go down to end meeting. Are you sure you want to end meeting? Yes. Oh, it's ended. Alas. Okay, so where you can still see this, if you go back to your conferences over here on the left-hand side, it still says that it is in progress, which means that kiddos can still join it. So you want to make sure you always come back and click end. Okay. All right, so that is how you use Canvas conferences. If you have any questions, please let me know.